It's time now for the morning rush. City and APS leaders are pushing to broaden a program aimed at preventing gun violence at schools. The Violence Intervention Program launched at West Mesa High School late last year. Specialists are paired with high-risk students. Now that could be due to fighting, violence, or trouble at home. Officials now want to expand that program to all 13 APS high schools.
Albuquerque police are warning residents about a scammer pretending to be the chief. APD has received reports now of someone impersonating Chief Harold Medina, discussing a fake police report and demanding $10,000. They say that the phone number appears to be a legitimate city number but is being spoofed. If you have received one of those calls, you're asked to call APD at 242-COPS.
One New Mexico Police Department is taking a new approach to solving crime, putting civilians to work. Hobbs police say they're now looking to hire a civilian investigator in hopes of taking some of the burden off of their officers. Right now, Hobbs PD will hire just one civilian investigator, but says they're already talking about adding more positions in the future. Erica.
And here's a look at our school day forecast. Temperatures are cool this morning, especially because of the wind. That'll make it feel like it's in the 30s. So bundle up, and we'll be seeing a chance for rain showers this afternoon with a cool temperature of 50 degrees.
We're now hearing from Albuquerque Mayor Tim Keller, who shared the challenges that he expects the city to face in 2024. In a recent interview with News 13's New Mexico News podcast, Mayor Keller said one of the city's goals is to continue converting old hotels and buildings into affordable housing. Meanwhile, he said that one of the city's biggest challenges is going to be the rise of fentanyl in the area.
Private landowners now have a way to do controlled burns safely, all thanks to a new program. The State Forestry Division launched the Certified Burn Manager program 3 months ago, offering both online courses on broadcast burning and pile burning. The program currently has 52 participants, including more than 30 rangers and private landowners.
The Department of Transportation is investing in wildlife crossings on Mescalero Apache tribal lands. The DOT is going to be donating nearly $500,000 toward the wildlife crossings pilot program. That's to improve wildlife crossings along Highway 70. They will then pay to build overpasses and underpasses to give animals a safe way to cross busy highways. Erica.
And here's a check on our threat index. It is high today, as we'll be seeing snow across northern New Mexico and even some wintry mix.
The old senior center in Taos has been turned into a new homeless shelter. Several local organizations have been working on this new project called NEST, that stands for Navigating Emergency Support Together. This new space offers something for those 18 years and older and families in need, as well as the LGBTQ plus community in need of protection from the cold winter weather.
A one-of-a-kind holiday concert is inviting you to enjoy some musical magic this weekend. Healing Harmony's Neuro Choir is a nonprofit singing group that's for people with acquired brain injury or changes such as a stroke, TBI, Parkinson's disease, or dementia. Now, Healing Harmonies will perform on Saturday from 5 to 6 at Casa Perea Art Space in Corrales. Erica.
And let's get a check on traffic. The maps are clear, no accidents or slowdowns to report. Trackers heading south on I-25 near MLK, and everything moving up to speed.
One 92-year-old's key to staying young is bringing joy to others through balloon art. Hugh Hatch has been making balloon art for years, but his hobby became even more important to him after his wife passed away. Well, now he joins families in Vista, California every Monday for a family night at Chick-fil-A. That's with a line of children, all excited to request a Hugh Hatch original balloon sculpture.
Time now for the 5 facts.
At number 5, one New Mexico teacher is celebrating a massive achievement this morning. Magali Gomez, one of 75 teachers across the country who received the prestigious Milken Educator Award. Gomez thought yesterday's assembly was a celebration for her students. Instead, she was the one being celebrated. Gomez teaches at Ruben S. Torres Elementary School in Deming. The honor comes with a $25,000 reward.
At number 4, the results for City Council District 6 runoff election are in this morning. Nicole Rogers will be the new city councilor for Southeast Albuquerque. Rogers beat out Jeff Hain by 4 points. The district includes Nob Hill and the International District.
At number 3, we'll be seeing rain and snow showers across the state today. We're starting with rain in eastern New Mexico, so grab your rain gear. You'll definitely need it.
And number 2, Mayor Tim Keller is looking toward the new year, sharing with KRQE the challenges that he expects the city to face. Now, in a recent interview with News 13's New Mexico News podcast, Mayor Keller said that one of the biggest challenges, or goals rather, is going to be tackling the housing shortage. The mayor says that they plan to buy more old hotels and vacant buildings to convert into affordable housing units. He says the biggest challenge in 2024 is going to be delivering on those developments, along with dealing with the nationwide fentanyl crisis.
At number 1, city and APS leaders are pushing to broaden a program aimed at preventing gun violence at schools. The Violence Intervention Program, which launched at West Mesa High School late last year, specializes in specialists are paired with high-risk students. 35 teens have been referred to the program, and of those teens, the city has seen a 50 to 80% reduction in new offenses. Officials now want to expand the program to all 13 APS high schools. The city says it would cost around $6 million to implement the program district-wide.